Hello and welcome. This is live XM Racing, and my name is Michael. I'll be today your host for this new start of the new season. We are at the Hockenheim ring, and it's XM Racing at GT3, the championship, and we will be sponsored by the Private Family Network. And thanks to our commitment and dedication, we are very happy to announce that for our season number 5. Yes, we are in Germany again, and you can see the track is there. We have today practice, and we will come up with some new things for tomorrow, guys. We will have a so-called League One and League Two, and you will see tomorrow that we will have different races. But for those of you interested, you can all come to our Discord server at XM Racing. You can also go to our website at xmracing.com and have a look what's going on and what we do. And there's great prize money again. And yeah, we are really running in the moment in the time where people start to get their vacations, getting out of semesters and stuff like this. So for today, I will be your commentator for the pre-practice. And tomorrow we have a shift. There will be Justin van der Linden will be on one of the transmission, and the other one there will be Martin de Jong. Both are from Holland, and they will be commentating as drivers. What's the particular difference? What is the Hockenheim? What makes it so interesting? Guys, I want to welcome you. And right now we see Pedro Oliveira from Brazil. He is on the car number 87, and he is for the Alp Auto Painting. That's what he's driving right now on the Hockenheim ring in Germany. Let me give you some information about the Hockenheim ring, because some of you might not aware the Hockenheim ring is located in Baden-Württemberg, and it's a motorized racing circuit situated in the River Rhine. So the valley, it's near to the Hockenheim in Baden-Württemberg in Germany, and it's got the Bertha Benz Memorial Route, which is amongst the other motor racing events, one of the most hosted in German Grand Prix. Uh, the most recently hosted for German Grand Prix was in 2019. We have the location is it's opened for the first time for racing at 1932, and I'm pretty sure you'll be amazed how many amazing results people have seen Formula One, all the Formula races, and we wish that you enjoy our racing. And we also want to say thank you to our sponsors who are with us again on this season number 5, the GT3 season from XM Racing, and we look forward to entertain you with our broadcast and what's going on live on the racing tracks. For today, we are still channeling things and see how things are working out. We have the new the new Mercedes, the Evo, the new edition is now up on the race as well. So we have drivers testing it for the first time, going to iRacing, to the best professional simulator, and really bringing in some laps in here. So, guys, I can see we got about 12 drivers already on the server, and some of them are just going through the first practice session here. So let's stay tuned with them, and I will be quiet a little bit. Just give us a chance to just do some fine tunings on the servers here. Okay, just did some checking if we're streaming live all the different channels, and we do. So, yeah, welcome back. My name is Michael, and yeah, this is XM Racing, guys. This is series number 5, and we will be having, actually 6 weeks, but only drive 5 weeks because we will be with a 1 week interruption because we will all meet up.
Okay, just did some checking. We're streaming live.
Okay, guys, I think I just overlapped myself here, so apologize. I think it should be fine now, and I muted this one because I was checking and forgot to turn this audio down. So, guys, as I said, we are now meeting up with a 6 weeks race, and we will have from the week in the first week of July, we will have a break because we're meeting up in Amsterdam to come together, the race directors and the drivers, management team, and ambassadors, and just to say hello and meet each other and look for what we have achieved so far and go for the next evolution of the phase number 2 that will be happening for our sport, which is called X-SiM racing. Guys, there is a lot of things happening that we are currently going through, and we are really, with this new season start, like a new fresh start as well for many of the activities that we're doing. We have our XM racing community, which will be very soon be buzzing, I'm pretty sure, because you will be excited about the services that will be offered from our end for everybody. Just to stay tuned and stay with us. We are at Hockenheim. Today is Saturday. It is the 18th of June, and it's a free practice session. And we have, as best driver at the moment, Pedro Oliveira. He is on front before ahead of Tristan Klopp. And we got Remco Barlow on third position. We've got Antonio Jesus Villon. We've got Aaron Hobson. We've got Gregory Perez Sesma, Kevin De Vries. There we just also have Milo Spielman now being up in third position. We've got Jansen Ferreira, Lester Neo. We've got Raul Diago. We've got Henrik T. Anderson. We've got Sam van der Koven. We've got Leonardo Martini. And we've got Gretchen Lehmans. Those are the drivers that will be participating here today in the practice. And of course, everything is allowed. They can make as many changes, liveries, everything to test out for our side from the technical part, but of course for them also from the racing side. So there is no really race limitation except when we go into the 15 minutes qualification for the fun race. Because as you know, we have a fun race coming up today as well, just to show them the competition that is really important in the end. And then we have a 15 minutes qualification, so they have to put in the lap time, and there they do have track limitations. And what I mean with this is they cannot go out of the limitations because then their lap time for the qualification won't count. So those little things are different, but I'm sure you will understand it pretty easy as we will show live the indicator for you with the section times, and that's like we do in our main broadcast every Sunday. Guys, remember tomorrow is the racing day of series number 5 for XM Racing, and we are very happy to be with you to show our sponsors all around the world that are watching us live or in the later recording. Our community is certainly been posting out the information. XM Racing is getting more and more awareness about what's going on around the simulators racing world, and yeah, XM is certainly there for you to give you an entertainment, to give you the chance to actually show your product, your company, your activity on our racing cars live when we stream that. And there's not much you have to do for that, really. Is refer 5 people that are interested in protecting their children. That's what we'll be doing. And off you go. You become part of the racing adventure, which will demonstrate people that you are caring, that you have a business, or that you have a charity, or you maybe have a school, and that you want to protect children. And you will have the badge of the private family network being coming onto your car for you. So there's a lot of things that are currently happening. Design department, everybody is working endless hours, and I very want to say a big thanks to all the guys from the racing side. You're doing an excellent job. Very proud But still, I had to come in here today because there's so much thing going on that not everybody is always able, especially when you deal with the students and stuff like this. But hey, we are happy where we are, and we want to say thanks to everybody that has joined us, that has worked with us, and will continue working with us for that series number 05, today starting with the free practice in Hockenheim in Germany. You will see that more and more people will also participating into the practice session like we have today, because we do live stream them for our audience. It's for us very important for the technical setup, because since we have a changing team of drivers, of technicians, of PR men and stuff like this, we need to make sure that yeah, we all know what's going on, that we can make it happen. But I can't promise you that we'll always be perfect, but we do our best to give you a good show and to give everybody the ability to really show, hey, this is me, this is my team, this is my driver that drives my car, and we want to say thank you. And you take that opportunity, take your video snippet out of it if you want on our live transmission, view our replays, and just have your designer, or maybe you have an animation designer in your company that wants to take a 5 or 7 seconds little snippet out of the videos that you see with your logo on. So there's so much things that we can do together, and we really want to make sure that for this season we all create awareness about protecting our children in this the private family network, our main activity that we will have as a project. I think sponsored is not really the right name. It's more that we support rather than we got sponsored. We support this project. I think that's probably also the better headings for it, just for the techie guys. So we support this project because that's really what it does. And something that is so outstanding. It really allows families, the parents, to get control back of the digital things, that activities that their children do, either on their cell phone, on their tablet, or maybe they even have a laptop. All those things where we normally have no clue as parents, that can all be now recovered, and educate them with nice places, and yourself educating parents about all the dangers that are in this world as well, that's related and being confronted. And our kids are really, they're like addicted to the internet, or addicted to Snapchat, to Pinterest, or whatever they're using for their communication. And it's very hard to really catch up with this if you have your job, if you're a mom or your dad, or you're even a racer. You just haven't started to get a family. So all those things that you don't know what your children do, this is something that you will learn by being in the private family network. And I'm really happy to say that we're looking forward to this. Okay, we have times still about 5 more minutes for the practice, where they can just do and see what they can do better in the races. And we got right now, we got Raul Diago now in the views as well, and he is only second position at the moment. But hey, that never knows. There is new material that has been put together. I think direct drives and stuff like this. So it's a lot of changes. I think he had problems in the last season with the steering wheel. I think that has been changed and stuff like this. So all this is probably and you're getting used to, so to say. But he's there on position number 2 already, and the BMW that he seems to always love most, or favors most, is certainly doing a good job there. And there is Paul Oliveira, currently the leader of this practice session. So let's see. Those guys still have about 4 minutes to go before the end of this practice, and then we go in the so fun qualification for that fun race, as I call it, because it really is about fun. There's no points being given, and it's just for the drivers to get a bit of the sniff on the competition for tomorrow. Because we do have 2 sections. One will be the one for the drivers up to 2,599, and from the rating of the iRacing, the official professional rating system. And then we have the second stack, which is everybody above 2,600 rating. So you will see we are increasing. We make it more interesting, and we also want to make it more fairer for the professionals and for the rookies, for the amateurs, to compete with us, earning points and gaining money by racing. Certainly what we want for them to understand, but we also want to make sure that you understand that we want to make it more and more competitive, more and more strict with the rule out of the rules that have been put together. In the last 4 seasons that we have done, we have shared more than 10,000 US dollars in prize money for the drivers. And really, as a private company, I think we haven't done that badly. And this season is also guaranteed with a good prize money. And yeah, I'm sure you get used to it. Was to see that drivers want to be racing with X-SiM Racing because it's the future of the sim racing. It's get valued for your time, and you don't have to be the superstar to make a living on this if you do it right. So recommend us. There's still time for those that want to race or that want to have heard about us. You can still race with us. It's the X-SiM Racing at the Discord, and you will find us. Ask your request to join it, and if you want to participate, you got today and you got tomorrow all day, nearly European time, to find out. And yeah, get logged in so that you get an activated message being sent to your iRacing account where you have to activate, because if not, you won't be able to race with us. Only activated drivers with a permission set will be able to race. So, guys, it's still time for those of you that want to have some good bucks by doing a good job and doing some great show for our macro sponsors. And we're looking forward for this. I mean, I tell you, this is getting real fun. Many people that have never really been involved much in racing, they've been here with us now. They're watching, they're looking, and they're commenting, and it's getting very interesting. We don't know. Maybe there's already the superstar in sim racing with us, and we just people haven't heard about him yet. But we got that chance. We got the abilities to really spread the word about those things, about the team that is handling it, the people behind the scenes that you don't see racing, those that are creating the technologies, the script, the programs that allow us to broadcast, have a good layout for you to better understand. All those things that people behind it that work for it, and I certainly, the CEO, I want to say thanks to everybody contributing to this cause, and we will do our best to contribute back always as good as we can. And it's a real pleasure working with those guys together. And I tell you, we got them from the drivers from 15, I think, to about 70 plus years old. There is a support, there's a commitment, there's an understanding that this esports is the future. And we, when the sim racing, I think we are, what can I say, a niche market, because I'm sure you have seen many, many other events in the television where people already, or players already earn millions of dollars in prize money, but that's on PlayStations and stuff like that. And it comes because they have millions of users. But sim racing isn't got that way. Sim racing in the professional scene where we are, it's more really an elite group that can perform, that can allow and can grow, and it's a commitment that can take years before you come to the level of a good driver. You maybe have talents, but that's not enough. You need to learn how to behave. You need to know when is the right thing. What is the image that you're representing in the sport? How do you consider others? How is your driving style? Are you too aggressive? Are you too floppy? Do you have a chance to become a champion? All those things, the drivers, they will talk with each other, and they will make sure that they understand this. And we're happy that it is that way, because that makes the competition so interesting. And we are now going right into the qualification, guys. That's the Hockenheim ring from above. Very nice arena, really, isn't it? So there we have Raul already out of the pits, and followed by Mr. Eppelman. And there he is, right up front, putting in his first flying out lap. And then once he's doing that, you will see there is little indicators on the section time coming up and showing up for us. So that will be explaining you how is he doing. If he's got a green, which we'll be having at the beginning of the first lap, that means he's got the best section for that moment. If he's got them in pink, that means he's got the best section time of all drivers currently on the qualification. And if he's got it in yellow for the laps that he's doing, that means he hasn't improved on his best lap time on that section. So just for your better understanding, okay? That's how this thing will work. And we will see this in a minute when those guys passing for the first time the start-finish line after the fly-out lap. Then the laps will count, and then we will see how they are doing, and how they can position themselves for the start of that afterwards following 20 minutes fun race that we have prepared for you to watch for our sponsors for our micro sponsors to actually see and help and yeah, and make those things available for you to later share it with your friends, with your businesses, and just be proud that you are part of a niche market, which really it is a niche market, sim racing, but it really attracts a lot of new business venues. And we have seen it in the overall view in the last 3, 4 years, how the prize money has been enhanced from a few $1,000s to over $1 million already. So this is really the future. There's advertising is being made. Advertising can be made. Big companies are not joining here because they're fun and they love it, because they want to make money with this. And we have Mercedes, we have BMW, we've got Porsche, Tag Heuer, many big companies that really are already putting themselves into this new venture, which is called electronical racing, simulators racing, and that's for the public on the best simulators software that's available. So, guys, this is what we're into. We're offering advertising for everybody that wants to participate. We've got the management team that can prepare it for you. You got the this network that will be working for you, helping and assisting you to get yourself a good understanding how to expose your company throughout the internet with that form of promotion. So there's a lot of things that you can do working with us and providing not just solution for your business, but also solution for an entire family, which is your family. And that's really protecting the family, protecting the grandchilds, and so on. So there's a lot of things that we can do and that we should be doing, because for the first time we've got that power being back into our hands. So I'm very happy that this season 5 for the GT3 challenge, that we will have some amazing feedback getting from the crowds that will be coming and saying, wow, I like what you guys are doing. I like the project that you have accelerated to growth, because we want to make sure that there's thousands of people hear about what we are doing, not from the racing point alone, but by protecting the children, by protecting this new thing that is just opening the markets over the next weeks, to really position yourself and get ready and rocking and rolling. It's like, when you want to really have something very important, you actually go and order it, even if it's not available right now. And that's the situation that we are right now in there. Our launch will be anticipated by the 10th of July next month. So we are really here in a situation where we can really hit the drum, so to say. It's important that you understand what is behind this amazing educational program that we are able to offer to you. And that means who are you as parents? What is your understanding about the internet, the dangers? How do you cape for it? If you have children, what should you do? Are you being made aware about those things that are happening every single day? Can you can you help your children? Can you protect them? Can you help your grandchild? All those things. And plus of it on top, you have an amazing technology that really makes you independent to really watch anything you want anywhere in the world every time you're traveling with your devices. So, gosh, there is so much things that will blow your mind once we get this thing started for you to see. It will be in the middle of the season when we will have a big announcement coming up, and probably for that week raise also some extra cash for the drivers that they really give a really extra push. And looking forward to this, guys. You see, the qualification is starting now. You see the indicators. We've got 1, 2, 3 indicators on this track, and you see there is the green is best current lap time for them, and the pink one is the one with the best overall, and the yellow is not improved compared to the last lap. Okay, so it always only shows green when somebody has improved this section for the driving skill he's got. And if you see, if it's just like a yellow, this lap wasn't better than the one he had his best standing at the moment. So it's still, yeah, it's still nearly about 9 minutes to go for this qualification. So let me shut up for a while and you concentrate what we're showing. Look at the drivers, how they're doing, and you enjoy that little moment of silence. What beautiful sounds of those engines. But, hey, I like it. The Mercedes looks good as well, huh? Powerful, powerful. Is that the best resolution we have to the techies? Yeah. Yes. Uh huh. Yeah, it's not here on my end. Maybe it's the too warm here. I don't know, because it looks blurred here on my end. On my Discord, yeah. On Twitch, it doesn't know. On Twitch, it looks okay, but then of course, this was the delay. That is okay. Uh huh. That maybe is a good idea. Yeah, have a look. Well, at the moment, it's a bit better. Yeah. Let's see if it stays like that. Suddenly sharp again. Yeah. Suddenly sharp. I can read the numbers now. Well, it's getting worse again, but hey, I don't know. Maybe it's my system here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe my network. Because on the Twitch it looks okay. That's strange. That's why I was wondering. Hmm. Well, Yeah, but I wish it would be. It's like it's starting okay, and but then it gets lower, so which is strange. Uh-huh. Yeah, it must be me then here, I think. Must be, yeah, because must be my Discord here. Maybe I should turn my Discord off. Turn it on again. Okay, we're very close, isn't it, to finishing the first real qualification here. And let me see. We got Raul in front, and then we got Pedro Oliveira in second, and we got Gretia Lehmann third, then Martin de Jong on fourth position. These are the top four position at the moment, and let's see if there's somebody can sniggle himself in the top four for the first two rows of the starting grid on the fun race. Martin, by the way, he's driving SSE. He will be commentators for tomorrow's. Just keep a good eye on him, how he's doing for today's practice. Since we have two stints, as I explained before, there will be the one that have a lower and a higher I rating, which is the identification of the skills level that the drivers have in iRacing.com. Martin is certainly improving there. You see, still there's a green side. Let's see if he can continue doing that. Maybe a bit too much swing there. No. Stick with the fourth position because the last corner was a little bit too much belief in his brakes, I guess. But he's doing okay. Fourth position. Okay. Those that are still on a flying lap, they can of course finish their lap time. Okay, I think we got them all home now, or more or less. There's still somebody still going around. It's Martin. Okay, he maybe thinks I make an extra lap here. But I think the system will soon take him out there anyway. So let's see. We're already 2 minutes over the qualification time. Yeah. Well, he's going to the stadium right now. Crowds are cheering up. That system just took him out, you see. That's what I expected. Okay, guys, this is the official standing here. You can see that will be Real Diago will be first. Pedro Oliveira will be second. Then we have Mr. Liemens, he will be third. And we've got Martin Young fourth. So these are the current positions for the top four of this fundraise. Allow me just to go through for yourself and read out who's there. We have a total of 16 participants today in the practice, which is really great. That gives our sponsors the opportunity to see their cars running around this circuit and can maybe take some snapshots, some sharing, and just to share what they're doing for their businesses. Okay, this is the Hockenheim ring. We are on the start and start finish line. We will be seeing very soon the traffic light on the top will go on, and that means within 5 seconds after this, this race will be started. Here it comes. So,
Green flag, green flag.
okay, let's see who has got a good start here. Oh, and certainly Raul seems to be taking away well off. Everybody in the top doesn't seem to be much different danger there. Let's see if they can do the next braking point correctly, going to the right-hand side with full throttle. And here we have the first crash coming up, guys. You see, that's what I mean. That's, yeah, fun race. But still, you have to learn you can't win them all in the first corner, you know. So this will be a race where probably those at the back have no saying whatsoever because they're already now far behind it. So, yeah, that's experience that you gain, and that's why we have separated the drivers because the drivers with a bit higher level skills, they are aware about those things, and we have less incidents and more competition going on. So just understand the why, and we have more and more drivers also want to earn some prize money with us. So just bear that in mind, okay? Well, Raul is certainly in front. Let's see what happened there behind. Yeah, let's see. Play. Okay, so this one's touching the one. Okay, and then we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cars in total that have been involved in that little touch on the side of this car just coming out of it again. So you can see, ooh, he's the first one to get out of it. That's cool. Not more. There's actually 7 cars that have been involved in this incident. So those 7 out of 15 means only half of it. The drivers probably have a realistic chance to win this fun race today. Maybe even less if we see some more incidents, because maybe driving mistakes or those things can happen, and by overtaking or overlapping. It's racing time. It's simulator racing, presented to you by X-SiM Racing and supporting the private family network. Guys, 16 drivers. I think we never had a practice session with 16 drivers. I think the maximum we had so far was 12. So another step forward into the right direction. Really want to say thanks to everybody that has been working behind the drivers' agents, the ambassadors, the design team. We are really rocking it, guys. You're really doing a good job, and great to work with you. Okay, let's see, the battle's going on there. Martin is really with his new BMW this time. He's certainly on a much quicker ride because he used to drive the Audis or Porsche. He's got these. He's trying out new cars and configuration, and sometimes in the middle of a season, or if you are starting a new season, it was the wrong choice. And I think when he took the Mercedes in last season, it really didn't help him. But we will see how the Mercedes, the new Evo, will do this coming season here. This is our season number 5, but I certainly know the BMW, which Martin is driving, is certainly a very, very powerful, drivable car. It's got a big track record with winnings in X-SiM Racing, and I've heard from many drivers that it's one of the most stable cars on the circuit. So, from those GT3 class cars. So, I'm not a driver on simulator racing, but of course I listen to what the guys are saying, and yeah, it's a preferred car of many of the top drivers. So must be a reason behind it. And well, what we want to see is who is the sponsor that will take away this today's fun race? Will it be Dream Factory? Will it be Only Gear? Will it be somebody else that can take away this? That's really what I'm interested in, and I hope that you are with me and you're watching this simulator racing that we are presenting for you around the world. We are, by the way, on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitch. If you haven't done so, please click the subscribe button. And if you're on Twitch and you're actually a Prime member, with one click, you actually give us $2.50, and it doesn't cost you a penny because Twitch is owned by Amazon. And from our part, we will appreciate every donation. Extra money that comes in helps the drivers, help the organization to grow, and yeah, to become one of the most recognized influential platform. We need your support and your understanding how those things work. Some of them maybe not that really visible at the beginning, but hey, at the moment that's where we are. We're getting started. We're still a startup, and we have much more to learn and much more to do. But we got some great concepts that really stimulate the growth, and we have achieved already in the sim racing world things that others haven't. So I think we are certainly putting our mark, our foot onto the marking spot, so to say. And now let's get back into racing, and we can see there's Raul Diago for the Ream Factory car is just being right on top of them. Pedro is really chasing Martin here. Yeah, Brazil is behind Holland's back here. Because Pedro is from Brazil and Martin from Holland. From the Netherlands, I would better say. Holland is not the right thing. I think we got teach this or taught this in school. But really, oh, there he just lost it there. Oh, from being second of being 11th, 14th, 15th. So no, not good. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, he just went straight. Okay, had to stop. Okay. So, well, good thing it's practice race in the end. I mean, it's drivers love to win and they love to challenge, they love to race, but sometimes they're more important thing than a practice race. So maybe he had to do something, or many are fathers and they have dogs and all sorts of stuff. I'm sure you hear sometimes barking my dog in the back. So yeah, there is Gert-Jan Lemmens and here on the SRP, the sponsor, which is a sponsor of us, that provides us with pedals, one of the top pedals in the industry. Very unique and new system how this is how they are behaving. For more information, please get in touch with SRP or talk to our race director who is actually using them, and he can give you first-hand experience for your information if you want to know more. Sim Racing Pro from Girona in Spain. Well, we've been through 7 minutes now, through the first section of the race, as I expected, because of the incidents in the first corner, really. We have a two-class race, so to say. And the one on the top, they are gone in history, and those are the one behind. They are, behind. And we just saw that Martin Young being in second position for whatever reason, he had to go, he probably a brake failure, he had to go straight through the pits thing, and he is now really, really, in a second last position there and is probably out. So not quite sure if he can come back and incorporate himself again, but we will see. There's a nice battle going on again. You see, when it comes to that, the BMW seems to be really a bit slicker in the corners. But the hopeful hearts, isn't it? Causes that we support, guys, for people that are in challenging situation in their lives, and that's what we're doing there. We're supporting and we're donating our time, our money to help them. So you see, there's many human touch in XM racing. It's not just about money. It's not just about advertising. It's also about do the right thing. It's an electronic sport. Nobody get hurt, so no need to put anybody onto some strange ideas because this is a fair sport. And if it's not fair, well, the easiest thing is you could just turn it off. It's internet, you know. It's not like if somebody crashes into you that you have a problem with this. I mean, maybe your pride is hurt, but not yourself, you know, which I think it's makes the sport a total different matter, you know. ain't many battles going on at the moment, folks, so we're just sticking with those 4 of them here. You see on the name table, there's a that means that's the car that we're currently focusing the camera on and the driver. Okay, just for getting you a better understanding. You can see that's a battle for third position, so let's stay tuned with them and maybe we changes. So Remco is certainly fighting with Gertjan, so let's see if he can keep it together. And for Remco, it would be another podium in his career on the an X-SiM Racing as well. For those that are new, Remco is one of those drivers that have most races done in last year and this year in iRacing. So certainly somebody that really wants to demonstrate the possibility of the C sports. So yeah, really love watching him and his enthusiasm that he brings in there. So great thing. He's got some great skills. And he brought some great testimonies for us as thanks to prize money that he's been winning with X-SiM Racing. He can afford to upgrade some of his gear that he's needing to even be more competitive. So yeah, really happy about that, that we can help in there. But in the end, he has done it. All we do is we ask him, race for us, behave. We got a sponsor from our sponsors. We got them on there. So this is some professional responsibility, driver responsibility, I would call. And that's what those guys are doing. And we want to really thank you, all the drivers that are with us. And I know that you really love competing, and we love to have you on board with us. So believe me, you're welcome. Share it. We want more of your drivers know about X-SiM Racing. We want you to share what we're doing, and invite them. There's great prize money being made, and we've got some great project that you will love to be participating. And I'm talking now to the drivers that will listening to this recording, or those that will listen later to it or watch it. You are really welcome to participate. We have a project that will really help you and really get you recognized. You may be the future superstar in sim racing. Who knows? Because we will transmit live every single week. Yeah, you just saw also all the sponsors that we have today here on board. So very nice for a practice session. Really appreciate that. And that's a battle for position 5. There's Tristan battling this out with him and being chased. We had just had that back camera. Ooh, there is Gretchen just lost it. So that means now Tristan is up to 4th position, and Remco has got at least a close follower to try to pitch up his podium position from him. So that was overdriving, I think. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, just out of, too much speed, and he couldn't anymore. Too much crashing, That's not nice for him. So I think he even has his car damage, it looked like, Yeah, also for the drivers that are not aware, this season we have no fast repair anymore. So, hey, that's important to know. So just drive careful. Don't overdo it. Because in the last season, we did allow to have a fast repair, so that made you to come back. But with all the money that we're giving away, we want you to really drive fairly and use your brain, not your action plan. and make sure that you're a qualified driver. Because every crash that you do, it doesn't really help you on your I rating. So make sure that you stay calm and be constant, being a steady driver, and level yourself up step by step as you drive with us. So just make sure. We got about 4 more minutes to go for the race. On the top, nothing has changed. We got Raul right in front there, and Pedro Oliveira is second. Now we've got Remco is third. We've got Tristan Klopp fourth. So we got one, two, three. We've got 4 BMWs still there in the top five. So it just shows the BMW is a very steady car. So for drivers that are joining us, you maybe consider, or maybe you like the Evo, the Mercedes, a new one. Just find it out. Come and race with us. We have the Porsche, we got the Audi, we got the Mercedes, we got the Lamborghini, and you can choose from those cars that you want to race in our racetrack. So just feel free, get in touch with us. Go and come to Discord and get in touch with the race directors, with the executive teams to really help you. We've got drivers, agents if you have questions. We've got ambassadors to help around, and we've got an amazing IT techie team behind us. So yeah, the thanks goes to all of them that are actually by the way, are behind working of all the scenes. So guys, you're doing a great job, and we see you today again. This is our first practice, and it looks like we haven't done anything different for the. Because really, there is not much we had to change today. The experience is starting to really pop in there, and if we have something, we can fix that pretty quickly. So wonderful. 2.5 more minutes for this fun race. Remco is not challenged really. The next one behind him is still 1.5 seconds behind him. Well, let's see if Tristan can actually get close enough. Let's see if we can maybe tune into Tristan to see if he can challenge Remco if he's close enough to do so. There he is. Okay. He doesn't seem to be. Not close enough, I would say. But hey, you never know. Nerves sometimes play a funny bugger, you know. I've seen people in the last two corners are losing it and just getting out of track, and then whoops. Like we've seen in the last race of the season, Roll got a drive-through penalty of the last 200 yards, you know. So things sometimes get very strange. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, see. And there again. Well, but there he is, the leader currently, and he is on his, it's not his last lap. There will be another one, I think. He will be crossing the start-finish line before the 20 minutes are over, so we probably have to just see the white flag coming up from the stewards. Let's see if we can see Raul. If he is. Yeah, it has to make another, so we see the white flag coming up. Okay, so on the left-hand side, the white flag, that means the last lap, because he hasn't crossed the start-finish line before the 20-minute time limit was over, so that's why he has to go another one. So another chance for everybody to maybe make up some positions. One more lap to go, and the battle is still on there. Let's see if everybody keeps their breath. Tristan is certainly being challenged as well, so the way to the third is not an easy way, I'd say. And it looks to me that we have the first three pretty safe at the moment as it looks. There may be a change between the fourth and the fifth, between Tristan and his component. That's why we're still tuned in there. And I can see there Raul is getting to the last 4 corners. Stick with the winner, I would say, yeah. This is the last big sharp corner, and then we come to the big one before he goes to the start-finish line. There he goes, the big one. And here we go. We've got a winner. Congratulations, Dream Factory. Congratulations, Raul, for your win in this practice session. We get used to you doing that on these practice sessions. Well, I hope you can make better. Last of the season, only position number 4. But still, I mean, with 2 wins, not bad at all. So let's see if this new steering wheels and the new system that's being installed there does give you the extra speed that you expected. And yeah, guys, woo, nice little spin, Milo. Action plan, isn't it? Guys, it was a pleasure to be your commentator. I'm, of course, not as good as David when he's on the thing. He knows so much more, and he has a much more way to explaining things. But I hope that I could have been at least giving you some detailed information about what I can do, what we can do, and what we are doing on the large view of the XM Racing, the company that's behind it. So, guys, take care. I want to say big thanks to Richard Meckens there in the Netherlands for actually being your IT controller for the night, and
No
really
problem.
appreciate what you've done there. And to me, I want to say goodbye. Take care, everybody. We see you tomorrow for the first time with the 2 stints different race system. You will be informed about it, and you will hear, and you will see. Wow, that makes a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the XM Racing Racing Center in Austria. My name is Michael, and I wish you a good evening, and take care, everybody.